Anchorage Digital launches first Genius-compliant stablecoin in partnership with Ethena Labs. Imagine a world where the future of finance is being shaped by groundbreaking partnerships that bridge the gap between innovation and regulation. This is exactly what Anchorage Digital and Ethena Labs are setting out to achieve with the launch of the first Genius-compliant, federally regulated stablecoin. In a significant move, Anchorage Digital, the trailblazer behind the nation's first and only federally chartered crypto bank, has announced a strategic alliance with Ethena Labs, the innovators behind USD and USDtb. Together, they are bringing USDtb to the United States, marking it as the first stablecoin with a clear path to compliance with the newly enacted Genius Act. This act represents a pivotal moment in the regulation of stablecoins in America. This collaboration leverages Anchorage Digital's advanced stablecoin issuance platform, a comprehensive solution designed to enable institutions to launch and distribute fully regulated digital dollars seamlessly. By partnering with Ethena Labs, known for its focus on creating secure and compliance-driven infrastructure, Anchorage Digital is taking a crucial step towards aligning technological innovation with stringent regulatory standards in the U.S. financial landscape. Under this partnership, the USDtb stablecoin, which has been issued offshore until now, will now be issued in the U.S. by Anchorage Digital Bank. This shift positions Anchorage Digital as a leading stablecoin issuer for institutions looking to engage with compliant, programmable digital dollars that adhere to the highest regulatory benchmarks set by the Genius Act. This move facilitates a smoother integration into the U.S. financial system and offers institutions more accessible and regulated avenues to hold USDtb. The Genius Act's passage provides the regulatory clarity needed for federally regulated entities like Anchorage Digital Bank to fully engage in the stablecoin ecosystem. We are thrilled to support Ethena in bringing their innovative product to the U.S., enhancing transparency and building trust among their partners, said Nathan McCauley, CEO and co-founder of Anchorage Digital. Guy Young, CEO of Ethena Labs, added, "We've already witnessed robust demand for USDtb, and we anticipate that Genius compliance will empower our partners and holders to confidently expand its use across various products and platforms." Partnering with Anchorage Digital, the sole federally regulated crypto bank in the U.S., strengthens the foundation for continued growth without sacrificing speed, flexibility, or trust. Stablecoins are rapidly becoming the backbone of the future financial system, both in the U.S. and globally. They facilitate real-time settlements, cross-border payments, and the development of next-generation fintech infrastructure and decentralized markets. By ensuring safe, scalable, and regulated issuance, Anchorage Digital is playing a vital role in building a financial ecosystem rooted in trust, resilience, and American leadership. About Ethena Labs. Ethena Labs is the brainchild behind USB and USDtb and a key contributor to the Ethena protocol. USD, the third largest and fastest growing USD-denominated crypto asset, boasts over $6 billion in total value locked, TVL, across a vast network of DeFi users and integrations with major centralized exchanges and DeFi applications. Ethena Labs is supported by prominent investors such as Fidelity, Franklin Templeton, Dragonfly, Binance Labs, Bybit, and OKX. About Anchorage Digital. Anchorage Digital is a global crypto platform that empowers institutions to engage with digital assets through trading, staking, custody, governance, settlement, stablecoin issuance, and cutting-edge security infrastructure. Anchorage Digital Bank N.A., the only federally chartered crypto bank in the U.S., is a cornerstone of the company, alongside its licensed operations in Singapore and New York. The company is backed by leading investors, including Andreessen Horowitz, GIC, Goldman Sachs, KKR, and Visa, and has a Series D valuation exceeding $3 billion. Founded in 2017 in San Francisco, California, Anchorage Digital has expanded to offices in New York, Portugal, Singapore, and Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Learn more at Anchorage.com, on X @Anchorage, and on LinkedIn. First Genius Act compliant stablecoin launched by Anchorage Digital and Ethena Labs. The world of digital finance just got a major shakeup, and it's all thanks to a groundbreaking partnership that's set to redefine how we think about stablecoins in the U.S. Imagine a stablecoin that's not just compliant with the latest regulations, but also backed by some of the biggest names in the industry. Less than a week after the Genius Act was approved, Anchorage Digital and Ethena Labs have teamed up to launch the first U.S.-compliant stablecoin, marking a historic moment in the intersection of crypto innovation and federal policy. But here's where it gets controversial. While this move is hailed as a step toward regulatory clarity, it also raises questions about the future of decentralized finance. Are we sacrificing the core principles of crypto for the sake of mainstream adoption? Let's dive in. On Friday, July 25, 2025, Anchorage Digital, the only federally chartered crypto bank in the U.S., and Ethena Labs, a leading issuer of USD-pegged stablecoins, announced their collaboration to bring the offshore USDB stablecoin to American shores. This isn't just another stablecoin launch. It's the first to fully comply with the Genius Act, a landmark regulation that's already fueling a $4 billion surge in the stablecoin market. And this is the part most people miss. The Genius Act isn't just about compliance. It's about creating a framework that could make stablecoins a cornerstone of modern finance. But does this framework go too far in centralizing what was once a decentralized movement? In a nutshell, USDB is now the first stablecoin to launch under the Genius Act, setting a new standard for U.S. regulatory compliance. Ethena Labs will issue USDB through Anchorage Digital Bank, leveraging its federally chartered status to ensure full adherence to the new rules. The Genius Act introduces strict reserve, audit, and licensing requirements, which have already sparked interest from financial giants like JP Morgan and Bank of America. Since the Act's passage, the stablecoin market cap has jumped to $264 billion, with Ethena's native token, ENA, soaring 43% in just 1 week. Why this matters? The Genius Act provides a clear pathway for stablecoins to integrate into the U.S. financial system, offering two regulatory options. Issuers can either obtain a federal license or operate under approved state programs. Smaller issuers with less than $10 billion in circulation can be regulated by states, provided they're approved by a federal committee. The Act also mandates strict reserve requirements. Stablecoins must be fully backed one-to-one by cash or short-term U.S. treasuries, and prohibits rehypothecation, ensuring reserve funds aren't lent out or reused. Monthly independent audits and executive accountability for reserve reports are also required. Importantly, stablecoins used for payments are exempt from SEC and CFTC rules, classifying them as neither securities nor commodities. The collaboration in action. Ethena Labs already manages over $6 billion in total value locked TVL across its stablecoins, will use Anchorage's turnkey issuance platform to create and distribute USDB in compliance with the Genius Act. This partnership isn't just about launching a stablecoin. It's about building trust. As Nathan McCauley, CEO of Anchorage Digital, put it, "We're proud to support Ethena in bringing their product to the U.S., helping deliver even greater transparency and confidence to their partners." Guy Young, CEO of Ethena Labs, echoed this sentiment, emphasizing that regulatory compliance will expand USDD's user base by boosting confidence among partners and holders. The bigger picture. The Genius Act has injected new life into the stablecoin ecosystem, with major players like Bank of America, JP Morgan, and Citigroup expressing interest in issuing their own stablecoins. But as the sector grows, questions linger. Is the Genius Act a necessary step toward mainstream adoption, or does it risk stifling the decentralized spirit of crypto? And as stablecoins become more integrated into traditional finance, what does this mean for the future of money itself? What do you think? Is the Genius Act a game changer for stablecoins, or does it go too far in regulating a space that thrives on decentralization? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Disclaimer: the views expressed in this article are solely those of the author and should not be considered investment advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions.